What is water? Water is odorless, tasteless, transparent, and basically colorless. It doesn't have a definite shape and takes up the shape of whatever object it's in. Its chemical formula is H2O, which means it's two hydrogen atoms that bond with one oxygen atom. The process of inorganically creating water using these atoms in a lab has been done, but it only produces minimum amounts of water because the process used to combine these atoms is very unsafe and can trigger an explosion. Since we barely create water in these sorts of methods, where do we get water from? Believe it or not, the water you have been drinking has been recycled through our atmosphere or environment for the past 4 billion years. This means that the water you're drinking is the same water that the first human would have drank, or the same exact water a woolly mammoth drank, or even a dinosaur. If the water we use has been used for billions of years, it brings us to the next question: how don't we run out of water? There is a process or cycle in our ecosystem called the water cycle. We'll talk about more in detail during another video. But to easily sum it up, the water cycle recycles the water in our ecosystem for us to continue using. This means that we will never run out because we are constantly reusing the same exact water. Water comes in three possible forms: solid, liquid, and gas. The difference between these three forms that causes it to appear as liquid water, or ice cubes, or as steam is the amount of space and order between the H2O molecules during the form they're in. In the solid state of water, the H2O molecules are tightly packed and in an organized structure. During liquid form, the H2O molecules tend to move around and are arranged quite closely to one another in random structures that tend to change. In the form of gas, H2O molecules are very spaced out and are constantly moving around. The word water refers to itself at a liquid state. When in the solid form, water is referred to as ice, and finally, in its gaseous state, water is called water vapor. The freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. But there are exceptions. For example, in the case of seawater, that freezes at 28.4 degrees Fahrenheit or -2 degrees Celsius because of its salt properties. Water boils and turns into water vapor at 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit, turning water into its gaseous state. Now finally, how does water contribute to our environment? Clean, fresh water is used by us every day. It's one of our main sources of survival and used for protection against different infections. As children, about 65% of your body is water. It allows you to absorb nutrients from your food to give it to your body. Fun fact, you can survive 3 weeks without food, but only 3 days without water because of its vital abilities. Water is also used to present healthy vegetation that is used by all ecosystems. Every living organism on Earth requires water, and without it, life would not exist.